Am I being heard? Am I being heard? Possibly. Possibly. Am I being heard? Am I being heard? Possibly. Possibly.
Peace all on the track.
Am I being heard? Possibly.
Yes, you are being heard, sir. Again, with purpose and passion, coming to you, not live, but definitely direct, is your two hosts that you hate and love at the same time, because sometimes we own it and sometimes we fucking not. Right?
I'm always on point.
Man, fuck you. But anyway,
Like a young Steph Curry, I'm always on point.
this is why you're not on point, John. Because you say shit like that.
Straight like that, though.
But you love us regardless for it. I am Zadi Royale,
I'm JR.
and here we are back with another episode of the Remember the Name podcast. We got a lot of stuff to get into today.
A lot of shit happened in the last 7 days, man.
And you know what's about to happen on the 8th day?
Jesus. That's how the Bible says, right? Jesus comes back on 8th day.
Well, if Jesus do, you ain't. Because, my friend, you did challenge me.
I didn't challenge you.
Wait, hold on. Let's inform.
I didn't challenge
Let's-
anyone.
Let's inform.
I challenged no one.
Nah, you challenged me.
Nah,
You challenged me. It was behind the podcast, and I'm saying behind the scenes, saying but you threw a little jab out there, and
No,
I
I'm
came
just.
back
I
with
I defended a legend. That's pretty much what I did.
and the other person isn't a legend.
Yeah, but like we gonna act like Ti is who we're talking about. He
So
a
we
legend.
talking about T.I. and 50, yo.
Yeah, Ti is a legend, man. There's a lot of disrespect on my man's name.
So
King of the Southpaw.
John Rick didn't really challenge me on some like, yo, you a bitch, I could beat you in this, and you know what I'm saying. But he really was. On
I didn't want to
some-
do it to him.
He was. Oh, now, don't change your energy now, nigga. So now he's on some like, look, I just want to be devil's advocate and be on the side of T.I. because I feel like he got more hits and his catalog is better. And
I just think I personally nah. Don't put words in my mouth. I think 50 Cent. I personally like 50 Cent better over T.I. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like T.I. don't got a bunch of songs, bunch of hits. That if they did go 20 for 20, T.I. has a chance to win, and I'm gonna try to show you how.
And you think you can make that happen?
I think I could pull it off.
You
Timing is key.
think- Well, my friend, I have no friends today.
It's
So
also
unfortunately for you, I'm about to eat your food, bro.
Also, it's a lot of bias because most people that listen to us are from New York.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
T.I. ring hard in the South.
Don't try to do that now. Don't try to change the narrative now. Don't try to shift shit. Don't try to you look for excuses now.
It's not an excuse. It's just facts.
You put it out there. This is my home court advantage.
All my Atlanta people, yo. All my Atlanta people, man. Y'all know the vibes.
Listen, we might have New York bias, but at the end of the day,
Y'all know the vibes.
who's
Atlanta.
been running hip hop for the last 20 years?
Not 50 Cent. Nigga retired because Kanye West bodied his ass.
And you're agreeing with my point. It's been the South. You know what I'm saying? So we've been accustomed to hearing them every single day, every month, every year. So we're accustomed to both sides. New York hasn't been running hip hop for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? So you can say all this home core and it's going to be biased, but at the end of the day, who's
King
on
of-
top? And
King of trap music.
Who are we listening to more?
yeah,
the
now it's the South, but in the
For
early
last
2000s.
20 years.
Nah, I wouldn't say 20 years. Early 2000, New York was still doing their thing. I think right after Jay-Z retired and 50 Cent took over as like one of the top people, that's when the South really started to flex. And then after 2010,
Man, it was before 2010.
No, I'm just saying after 2010 it was a full takeover.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I would say up to from like 2002, 2000.
Nah, I wouldn't go 2002. I'll go right after Black Album.
When they talk
Probably, about that 2003, maybe 2004.
When you talk about all the little dances that they got people doing, walk it out, all of that, like South was taking over early. So, hey, we're not gonna do this on this specific episode. We're gonna actually split it up because it's definitely gonna be way too long. We got mad shit to fucking tackle today.
Yeah, Jada.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get entangled with these topics.
Drake.
And
where you at, Drake?
Yeah, and we got some Douce on the side. You know what we forgot, John?
Nah.
The first couple episodes, we always used to have a drink. We always used to have a drink of choice, some alcohol or something.
We back
saying to accompany us, but you know what I mean, we back.
Got the Douce.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
We got the Douce.
No, the vibes.
Got the Calypso.
What you know about the blue Calypsos?
I mean, and John Rick likes chasing his shit, so I'm saying he gonna be chasing me after I run off with the win today.
Damn. Ran off on the plug twice, huh?
Twice. In this case, 20 times.
Damn. You going 20 me?
I'm trying to.
How much I'm
you,
gonna win?
nigga.
How much I'm gonna win?
I'm sweeping you, my
5?
nigga. I'm sweeping you, my
6?
nigga.
20 and 0?
I'm sweeping you, my nigga.
You going 20 and 0 on me? Damn, that's foul, bro.
I'm going for blood.
Shit, you ain't gonna get none.
For blood, John.
All I'm saying is that T.I. catalog is underrated. I'm gonna put that shit in full exposure to the world that my man T.I. got this. We're gonna sneak out a nice little victory out here, alright? That's all. That's it.
Man, I just want y'all to, if y'all do get the video, we're going to try to do our best to try to upload this video. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard with all of these songs that we're going to be playing and stuff. So just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do our best. Just hang in there with us. And we want you to put your votes in eventually, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll put it up. We'll put it up for a couple weeks. Get some votes in. Share this with your Atlanta and Southern people so I could get some love. Some unbiased love. All you New York people biased. I need that down south love, man.
Real, man.
I need that down south love.
We where hip hop originated from, so let's get the fuck popping.
But we where hip hop. South is where hip hop is now.
And we coming right back to New York. Yes, sir.
Nah, you ain't coming nowhere.
Sir. Speaking of New York.
Nah, let's get into the basketball shit first.
Okay,
And then we can get into the nitty gritty because there's some juicy stuff going on in
I'm saying,
pop culture.
Speaking of New York,
all right, go ahead.
we got the whole Nets roster.
Come on, yo! Shout out my roommate too. He's the biggest Net fan I know. He's about to literally drive to the stadium and start going ballistic if one more Nets player backs out.
Facts. Like, I don't feel bad though. I feel like there's some shit that they gotta do. Like,
yeah, it's a waste of year anyway though.
Yeah, it's a wasted year. We know LeBron is fully healthy. We know Kawhi is healthy. We know James Harden's healthy. We know Giannis is healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not. The chances are a little slim there. You know what I mean, for these Nets, and I can't blame them for sitting out or not taking part because you got KD and Kyrie coming on next year. And that sounds like a championship year. And if you could,
and they look like Favi and Sosa.
Sosa, Deacon.
Come on.
I mean, but yeah, I kind of actually wanna hear what Chris.
We gotta get him up here. He said he'll come up here once the Nets start going in the bubble. We might get a bubble episode.
Yeah, we gotta get Chris up here, man. He's a big.
We need him
fan.
to defend his Nets.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know if you really feel like you a threat next year. But
he thinks so. I heard the Nets conspiracy theories, so he definitely thinks the Nets are a legit team.
But he's die hard Nets fan. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
He's gonna have that bias
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I respect the bias because
what I was thinking with the Nets, they probably have more people on their roster to have coronavirus than the whole state of Alaska probably. That's probably true. I didn't look up the stats, but they got like 6 people that had that thing. It's crazy, man. They got Dinwiddie out, Kyrie, KD, DeAndre not playing, freaking Wilson Chandler. Like, they just signed Jamal Crawford though.
Basically, they just said, if you a wing player,
you
get
ain't
the
playing.
fuck out of here.
Nah, they signed Jamal Crawford though.
Did
like, they? Yeah, I like that moving. And
Here
Mike
we
Beasley.
Are, Sports News with John Rick.
And Mike Beasley though. I love Beasley. He did his thing for the Knicks.
Mike Beasley got signed to who?
The Nets. The Nets signed Beasley and Crawford.
Yo, Beasley is underrated offensively. He's really
he's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
He's a walking bucket. No one could check him.
I don't understand why he hasn't had more success.
He's just not consistent. He's a hothead. That just like he got that bad rep.
Yeah.
He got that bad rep after he left Miami.
I get it. Speaking of bad reps, somebody who's trying to fix up their rep is Dwight Howard. He has decided to play for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So what that mean? You gonna change your opinion?
Hell no.
Damn, this man.
Listen, I like Dwight Howard.
He gonna put up 17 minutes a game.
If you switch up, if you do a pick and roll and you got Dwight Howard guarding your guard, he doesn't have the athleticism like he had before to make up space because of the speed that the guard has.
He's still pretty athletic and he's
He
smaller.
is, but he's just not gonna. I think he's gonna be a big part of the Lakers. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, 100%.
But when it comes to small ball teams, when you want to put Giannis at center, when you want to put, you know what I'm saying, James Harden, you know what I mean, and his other four in the small ball rotation, Dwight Howard doesn't become as useful. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you don't have a back to the basket kind of game, all you're doing is watching for lobs. It's like you're only gonna be effective on defense. And I mean, he might prove to be useful. So we'll see. But what do you think? Do you think Howard is gonna be able to contribute to this team?
Oh, for sure. He's gonna be double-digit rebounds, double-digit points kind of guy, disruptor when people drive to the middle, and he's gonna take a lot of pressure off Anthony Davis, having to play small ball center. They're gonna be able to rotate between McGee and Howard. They don't have the paint locked down. Obviously, the Avery Bradley perimeter defense is a big loss, but if they lost Dwight Howard, it would have been very difficult for them to win the championship this year. So glad Dwight Howard decided to play. I think he's donating pretty much all his salary to Black Lives Matter campaigns and different black initiatives. So that's dope. So he about to save me, man, because I was getting a little nervous. I ain't going to lie to you. LeBron was going to have to go 0 dark 70 if they was going to win.
Now, how do you think Howard was able to get to this point?
What do you mean get to this point where he decided to play? I think there's some pressure from his teammates, possibly, that they're on the verge of winning a chip, and the Lakers are the team that literally gave him his final chance. A lot of people were considering him out of the league and not usable player anymore. He really came to the Lakers, and I think after this he might get a contract from someone because of how well he played. He could be really good on a team like the Celtics.
That was my next question.
He could be really good on a team like the Celtics.
Can we see Dwight Howard at least getting a mid-level exception contract?
Oh, for sure. I think the team like the Celtics, if he's a free agent, they better take a swing at him and get him for cheap. And he would be perfect for defense in their game. Now,
if he didn't win a championship this year, does he still get that mid-level contract?
Yeah, I think so. I think he proved himself this year. He averaged almost 10 and 10 and a couple blocks, limited minutes. He showed that he could still run pick and roll. He could still dunk. Athleticism is still there for his age.
Is this the last
defense?
Is this the last we see of Dwight Howard in a starting lineup, you think?
Oh, no. I think next year he could be in the starting lineup 100%. Like I said, if I don't know how long his Lakers contract is, but if he is a free agent, I think you're going to have a lot of teams looking to scoop him up for under $10 million, which is kind of where he's going for right now. At the fucking veterans minimum type salary, and he's gonna be a major contributor in a big team. Like I said, the Celtics, once again, it would be the perfect squad for him to join, and he will start on that squad right away with championship aspirations. And that's a cheap fix at center for that team that talented at wings, at their wing positions.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see if Dwight Howard is gonna rise to the occasion, make a difference on this team.
And then I wanted to mention real quick the last star player that I've seen recently to say they're not going to play is the one and only Bradley Beal of the Washington Wizards. The Wizards have no chance at making the playoffs now whatsoever. They're 5 games out with 8 games left to play. Bradley Beal is their best player, and he's probably 40% chance he might get traded to the Nets in the offseason. So,
is that a rumor?
Yeah, that's a big rumor. Bradley Beal to the Nets for Caris LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie. And a couple draft picks, obviously.
That's a bad trade.
For whom?
Because they vote for the Wizards. Dinwiddie.
He's a free agent after this
Dinwiddie
year.
is cool, but
He's a free agent after this year.
so that's just a salary dump.
Yeah, it's a salary dump because he might not resign. That's why I think they're asking for 3 first-round picks. The Wizards.
Yeah, 3 first-round picks, then that might work out in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the classes that we have coming up, we have some like
Really good players.
individually talented players that are coming from high school, and if you're in one of those 1 to 5 lottery teams,
You're going to do some noise. Also, I wanted to say one last thing. New news for basketball. I saw a thing yesterday that says LaMelo Ball and the Ball family are pushing for the
LaMelo Bolas.
pushing for the New York Knicks to be their team of choice. And the last time the Ball family wanted to be on a team, they were, and it was the Lakers. So hopefully LeVar can finesse his way and get LaMelo to the Knicks, no matter what the draft pick is for the Knicks. Hope he tells every single team that his son will not play for them, no matter what, and he only wants to be a Knick because I need some kind of hope in the Knicks' future.
So you're putting your eggs in a basket for LaMelo?
Yeah, second Melo to come to New York, yeah. I think he has the most star potential out of all the players in the draft. For the simple fact he's like a 6'8", 6'9" guard. And he's only going to keep getting better.
You have a point with that. The only thing I think what we saw with
Lonzo's good now.
he's good, but that's because I feel like he was out of the bright lights. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
He was
think-
able to hone himself and hone his skills and work under, you know what I'm saying, without scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? When you in LA,
I get that.
you get your
LA first year and then Bron next
Bron,
right after
and then
that.
and then your father, and then it's just LA. you know
Can
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
this though? I
Yeah.
think it's unfair to think 19-year-olds are all going to just come straight to the league and just immediately be really good. I think sometimes it takes guys a few years to develop. Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, those guys developed after a while. I don't think, like, not everyone is going to be really figure it out right away. Some people might take a couple years to really adjust to the game and stuff like that. So I think I want to lean more kind of like, hey, he kept developing.
No,
Now he's like a 21-year-old instead of a 19-year-old.
Yeah, and nobody's looking at LaMelo and being like, oh,
He's NBA ready. He's 18.
He's
you know?
Braun, like when he coming out of, you know what I'm saying?
But they want him to be good right away. It's unfair for 18-year-old, 19-year-olds to be good right away.
I don't think it's unfair. I feel like if you,
No, it's definitely unfair.
I feel like if you giving them time to grow, that's what you should do. But
Oh, for sure.
but just like,
To be immediate impact.
but you should be, if you're number one pick, you should
There's-
be an immediate impact.
There's
I don't
never
give a fuck
there's
what-
never been a player to really the last high draft pick to really like come into the league and just like really lead a team, and he didn't even technically lead the team, was probably Magic Johnson. Like come out of school and then just like really take over the league and like do big things right away. But like rookies really don't show out their first years, and if they do show out, it's usually on a terrible team that leads them to like, but they never like really prosper in like a postseason aspect. So I think it's kind of unfair to expect those guys to be good. I think you always should give them like 3-4 years to really develop, get them with the right coaches, right staff. But like I do agree with you in the sense that the bright lights, his father, distractions could have been possible. But sometimes these guys gotta have the hunger to be great.
So
and
do you, so
And out of high school and college, I don't know if you want to be great. You
Do
just
you
want to
think-
just get paid,
you're right.
and
you're
laid.
right, You're right. You just want to get paid and laid.
paid and laid. you know?
But do you think that? Damn, I forgot my question. Do you think that players need to last longer in college or go to a professional team overseas before they jump straight into the NBA, since their mindset is not on? You know what I'm saying, like
and
taking over.
in the LaMelo case, I think it's beneficial to see those guys go play for a professional team and see how professional athletes are actually treated and what goes into being a professional athlete. I think he comes at an advantage than being a college athlete. I'll say that, but I don't think necessarily they need to go out and do that. But I think it's an advantage to kind of see like what that professional side of sports is all about before you get to the top league, which is the NBA. because they do it in soccer all the time, where these guys they'll get recruited at like 14, they'll play in like the junior league for that soccer club, as they call them, or soccer team, and then they bring them up when they're a little older, so they kind of like know the nuances of what it takes to go in and out and be professional. And at the end of the day, it's a big switch up for like, we gotta like think, like these kids are 18, 19 years old. They've been living at home, and then it's a big jump to go from that to like, oh, I'm a millionaire now.
Yeah.
And I have to be away from my family for like 6 months a year.
But then you stop.
Like
then you stop a family from, you know what I'm saying, flourishing financially as soon as possible.
Oh, you mean to just go and do that? I think that's a great move for them to go play professionally for financially. Yeah. I recommend it. Fuck colleges, yo. They need to pay some people. Colleges are fucking robbing kids, yo. Robbing, yo. I guess rumors they paid Zion $400,000 to his stepfather. I'm like, yo, this dude made like probably $30 million for you guys that year, just based on how many times they kept showing Duke on TV and how many Duke apparel they sold. Like, man, that man made them at least $20 million, yo. He should at least get $1 million out of it.
How about we not extort kids?
Facts, yo.
How about we not do that? How about we not take advantage of their development? You know what I'm saying? And their early development, physically and not mentally, and not use them and not give them anything back. How about we not do that? How about we give this kid exactly what he deserves and more?
Facts, yo. Facts. Pay the kids, man. Stop playing around. Especially now, they're trying to have students play during coronavirus. And I'm like, yo, you going to have these kids risk their lives for education?
Like, you know how much...
I get it, it's education, but you want to risk their lives for
right.
education?
Like, you know how much money he could be making overseas?
He could make $1 million. He could make millions. He went to play for China. They would pay him millions of dollars.
You know he's eventually... Well, I don't know if he's going to eventually make that kind of money. Maybe with all of his businesses. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to be making some Patrick Maholmes money eventually.
I think Zion has a potential.
If he's that good,
I think so.
He could be getting paid Patrick Maholmes.
By the time Zion's contract for his rookie contract's up, the NBA probably going to be paying top guys $50 million a year. Because they're playing top guys now over 40. Steph Curry making over 40. Chris Paul contract is set up, I think, to make over 40 this year. I think LeBron's making close to 40. Like, $40 million is out there for the league for a lot of NBA players.
And they got the cap for it.
They do.
They got the cap for it. But do you think they have the cap for Patrick Mahomes' contract? Because we compared it, but we like, because that shit is beastie.
Got that man 10 years, $503 milli, $500 million. Damn, yo, you even got my lady money on some Jay-Z shit.
You even got my lady money.
Come on, Hov. That's crazy.
This nigga coughs at practice and that shit costs money.
Damn. That's crazy. He said he coughed. Cough made a cool 2 G's off that cough. Come on.
Nigga, like, how much money are you making every minute?
I don't even know, dog.
Every second.
He probably make like $200 a second. Yo, that shit is wild.
Yo, shout out to Patrick Mahomes.
Yo, shout out Patrick Mahomes, yo.
I think I saw some like meme where his father was also an athlete and he wasn't getting paid much. You know what I'm saying? And now, I mean, he's able to take care of his family now. You know what I mean?
He take care of his kids. Man, you know what I mean. He can take care of everybody. His kids, generations.
What?
That's why he gonna be rich forever.
Man, what the fuck am I gonna do with $503 million?
He gonna be rich forever.
Bro, you tell me what I'm gonna do with $500 million.
I don't know.
$503 million.
Invest it. Buy a house. Buy Drake's
Investing
house.
to make more than $500 million.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yes, the goal is always to get more money. Stack your bread.
Invest $100 million of it into some shit that you fuck with.
But I have $500 million.
Yeah.
The lotto doesn't even go to that much sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact. $500 million. His agent probably is smiling to the bank. Damn, imagine your agent make like $50 million off your fucking contract, dog. That's like what, 10%? I don't even know how much agents get paid.
Yo,
they probably get 5%.
Much money, bro.
Imagine 5%.
I'm gonna try to save the world, man.
Facts, yo.
Like, I'm feeding the hood. Like, I hope Patrick is gonna do some good things.
He should just buy like a whole like street in the city, like for low income houses, and rent them bitches out. and just make some bread.
Yo, if there's one stupid ass shit that you would do with your $500 million,
What would I do?
what the fuck would you do? And it
probably-
has to be stupid. Like it has to be
I'll
some
probably
shit
buy
like
a plane.
a plane.
Yeah.
That's not stupid though.
I think
feel
that's
like
stupid.
I feel like that's pretty like helpful. Like you want to travel the
Yeah,
world.
but
You got
planes are
this much
expensive.
money.
Private jets are expensive. That's some billionaire type shit. I don't know. Buying a private island? Yeah, probably private island. That'd be fire. Private plane, private island. That's fire. That's a move right there.
See, I'm the type of nigga that like I'm gonna just try to use my money to make my life easier. You know what I'm saying? Like
Order Uber Eats at midnight.
one, I'm ordering. I'm having a chef.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's light though.
Chef.
You spend $100K a year. to do
Off
that.
rip. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of getting hungry but being too lazy to go make my food. Like this shit is blowing my. You know what I'm saying? It happens day after day.
First world struggle, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
Third, yeah.
but
That's
then
funny.
I feel like I would be a lazy piece of shit, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna keep myself good, but like, nigga, I'm gonna get like
About to live the DJ Khaled life.
I'm gonna make a robot that feeds me plantain chips and shit.
This nigga
Like while I'm playing video games, like, you know, get what I'm saying? Like,
plantain chips. This nigga wild. He probably about to get the PlayStation 5 early.
nigga, for sure,
For sure.
that shit's already bought.
Yeah, this nigga from Sony call you up like, nah, I got this new PlayStation 5 ready for you, dog. What's up?
Right. I don't know. I would do smash stupid shit with that $500 million.
I'll probably invest, probably buy a plane, possibly an island if I make a little bread off the side.
Yeah. I'll do a lot of stupid shit and give back to the hood.
Stupid shit.
But,
Where you taking us? Where we going with this?
So
We getting to the real now, man. There's a lot of real topics.
We got a
to
lot of real
discuss.
topics.
It
I
depends.
just wanted to get the
You
little.
could warm them up first. I don't know where you want to take us. I'm just gonna follow the leader.
All right, I'll warm it up.
What are you
All
talking
right,
about?
so we have had a lot of
Beefs.
things happen in the music industry over the past 2 weeks.
A lot of beefs.
A lot of
squirrel.
beefs, a lot of
Squirrels.
hams, a lot of bitch shit happening.
A lot of Twitter stuff.
A lot of music popping
Yep.
up.
Yep. Brand new albums.
So let's get to our first beef, John. I
What's
want to
up?
get to the meat and bones.
What's up?
So first beef we got, and we are revisiting this beef.
Yeah.
It is the Drake and Pusha T beef. Now,
Okay.
as you know, Pop Smoke has
Shut-
just released an album.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, and condolences to your family. He just released his post hummus. That's how you pronounce it.
I can't even pronounce it right now. I'm kind of like brain dead. Posthumous.
Posthumous. I don't know.
We too hood for that.
Yeah, I'm a little fucking Spanish kid from the Bronx. I don't know how to say that shit, but
Jamaica.
so he came out with an album. What's it called? Shoot for the moon, aim for the stars, I believe. Yeah, but so that's the album. On this album, there was a song with Young Thug, Pop Smoke, and Pusha T. Now, Pusha T has a verse on this song that's directed at Drake, and you know it's directed at Drake.
I haven't listened to it, but I've heard references to it. You don't gotta play it now, but
I was gonna
just,
pull up the lyrics.
yeah, pull the lyrics up. Walk me through it. Just a little bit. Just a little walkthrough. A lot of people a little salty, I heard, over these lyrics, and I've heard a lot of different opinions speak about it. Why are they still beefing, and like why is Pusha T still putting out songs about Drake? But what I will say, Drake made it personal first. So you cannot be mad at a man who is going to literally try to body you lyrically because you mentioned his wife first. So whatever Pusha T puts out and whenever he puts it out, I cannot be upset with it. And Drake also is continuing to bring up the topic all the time. I did it on The Shop. with LeBron James when Pusha T was not even mentioning it.
Yep.
He made half of his album, the one he dropped, a year or two ago,
Yep.
pertaining to the topic point of Pusha T and Kanye West. So if Pusha says some shit at any moment, like, you can't be too mad about it. But pull the lyrics out, let me know.
Why?
Because he started it, like, he made it personal first. Like, it's a rap beef. Like,
You set me up, right? You're basically your A&R, your manager, whoever Kanye is to his business partner, whoever Kanye is to Pusha T.
Pusha T is the president of the label.
I understand, but Kanye is the head. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he makes the big moves. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but Pusha T runs the label.
So I think if my boss, right, sets you up, right, and then I come for you for your head top, you know what I mean? Like, as Drake, why am I not talking about this? Why am I not leaving this alone? Why you just expose me for
His son.
you try to end me?
Yeah, but Drake made it personal first. In the one song, he brought up his wife. He brought up Pusha's fiance. All right, so in a beef, if you beefing, I get it. Like, you could talk about the thing.
When he said I'm gonna let it ring like Virginia Williams,
Yeah, like, he brought his wife's name into it.
is that really the derogatory?
Isn't that, was anything Pusha said too derogatory? He did the tick, tick, tick. He's 666.
You wild. You're arguing.
And then he brought up his son's name. And also in a rap beef, there ain't no rules. Especially when you start putting names out there.
Okay, so
You put names out there, there's no rules, man. You start putting names out there, there's no rules.
so we're not gonna argue if they should have gone at each other or not.
All right.
That's besides the point. All right, let's focus on. All right, so Pusha T dissed him.
Yeah, Pusha dissed him.
Now, based off the lyrics, I'm gonna read off the lyrics of what I got.
All right, let's hear it. King Push. Yo, shout out Pusha T, yo. That's my guy. Shout out Drake, too. I fuck with him.
So he says, you know, reality bites. It's chess, not checkers. Those empty threats only sound good on your records.
They dressing exactly what Drake does. Drake is a new Jay-Z. He just he subliminally disses people on records. Jay-Z used to do that shit all the time. Drake is doing the same shit. Like,
If the patois is not followed by a blocker, it's like March for Death Screwface without the chopper. So basically, he's making fun of all these dialects that Drake takes on. You know what I'm saying? He tries to act like he's Jamaican, like he's from the West Indies and shit like that. And he's not.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? He's not. Canadians just have that, like, kind of like that accent. You know what I'm saying? That goes along with it. So obviously, this is at Drake. So what he's saying is that you making all of these threats, you know what I'm saying, but you're not following it up with any real action. And he's saying he's playing chess, not checkers. You know what I mean? And all those, like you said, all those, every time you keep mentioning my name, every time you keep coming at me, man, it's just words. Because you're obviously a bigger artist than I am.
100, yeah, true. So his shit might ring a little bit more because he's more widely liked.
So, I don't know. I just feel like
I think the big thing, and let me just go to the thing. The big thing is they said that Drake was one of the main reasons the song got taken off the album. Do you think that that's a corny move by Drake? Or he should have just let the song just come out on the album?
that's corny.
Exactly, I agree. It's a corny move. Let the song come out. Because like Push said, you've been sending subliminal disses.
That's super corny.
You're the biggest star in the world, dog.
As calculated as Drake is and has been over the years, Pusha T is making him look like a little bitch.
Yeah, I think so. I think he looks bad at almost every turn, and Drake is the biggest star in the world when it comes to music, for the most part.
And I think this leak was planned. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, all the leaks are planned, yo. People, like, they make the song, they're gonna put it out.
the leaks are planned. So I know Pusha T Pusha T, and you a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? You a dickhead for trying to take Pop Shine. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, or not take Pop Shine, but use Pop Shine.
I'm not gonna say he's trying to use Pop Shine for the simple fact he's the reason Pop Smoke got signed to a major. He was the one that signed him. So at the end of the day, like when people put their verse out, like you can't be mad. You can't be too mad when at people's verses that they put out on your track. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I don't know how Pop Smoke would have took it being alive, but I'm sure he probably would have said, "Fuck it, yeah, put that shit out, Push. Like you the one that put me on. Like now I'm that boy. Like you held it down for me. You signed me. Like I got love for you." So I don't think he would have had a problem with it, like a lot of people are saying. And it's not really taking away from his shine.
Why not?
It's not taking away from his shine. It's drawing more attention to his music. It is.
It does.
It will.
It is.
No matter what, it's gonna draw more attention.
But I don't think it's a smart move to go after Drake as soon as you come out.
Pop Smoke's not the one going after Drake. Pusha T is.
I know, but you're gonna be looked at as an ally.
Well, that's a nigga you signed to his label. You're gonna look at an ally regardless.
And that's why Young Thug. That's why Young Thug was not cool with
being on the song.
Yeah, cause
second beef, Young Thug and Pusha.
Yeah, so not only does Pusha T have a beef with Drake, so we already also sorry, we're gonna go back to the lyrics before we go to tackle that Pusha T and Young Thug shit.
Yo, shout out Thug too, yo, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Most listened to artist of 2019, Young Thug. Thank you, Spotify.
So he proceeds to say, only had the blade flying back through LaGuardia. I might even buy a home out in Mississauga.
Yeah, I think it's Mississauga. Yeah, Mississauga.
So
we 35 minutes from Mississauga. Right now, son. That shit is 10 minutes from my house. It's right across the border of Canada. It's like the first big city across the border.
Mississauga is a town or a city right near Drake.
Yeah, it's not too far from Toronto yet.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes, this is definitely directed at Drake.
Oh, for sure. 100%. It's very easy to realize right away.
And I just think through this whole verse, he's just letting Drake know, like, little do you know, nigga, I got your number. And don't think I let this down because my defense is not up. I see you coming.
Yeah,
Drake is calculated. He's going to be sneaky.
Drake, I think they literally stopped talking about it, and then Drake went on the shop and then talked about it. And then Pusha was like, all right, like, I'm going to start some more shit again. And Drake, dude, that whole album, half the album was a subliminal at Pusha. And it was an open diss at Kanye, pretty much, but it was the subliminals at Pusha. All over that last album he dropped. Not this year, the year before, with the Kiki joint on it. I can't remember the name, yo. But like, I don't know, man. I can't be mad at no one putting out a thing. The only bad thing, like you said, is on Pop Smoke album. That takes a little bit away from him. But at the end of the day, yo, Pop Smoke got signed by fucking Pusha T. So at the end of the day, like when the lines are drawn for war, his dude's gonna be on the Pusha side of war, regardless, because that's who signed them, that's who was rocking with him, that's who gave him his shot. So I don't think Pop would be too mad at it. And they took it off they took Drake, rumored, got it taken down off of the album, so it never made the cut anyway.
They didn't make the cut, but it was still an attempt. You know what I'm saying? And it still got out to the people.
So what was Thug saying?
But still got out to the people, and that's why Young Thug got mad. You know what I'm saying? It got out to the people, and he didn't know. And this is he's a mumble rapper, so I guess you don't try to listen to what lyricists say. But you can clearly notice that he's talking about Drake. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Yeah. Who? You talking about
Pusha?
Oh yeah, Drake. Yeah.
So it's like, am I wrong for thinking that Young Thug is like? Do you think Young Thug is playing a fool, or do you think he sincerely didn't know?
I think what Thug has said, Pusha cleared it up right away. He said Thug was the last person on the song, so he didn't get to hear Pusha's verse. before it came out. He had no idea. So Pusha kind of like came and said like, "Yo, you're the last dude on the song because I asked for you to be on the song." That blase or whatever. But I don't think Thug didn't hear it before until like that leaked. I think that was the first time him hearing it. They were saying.
Okay.
So I can't. So that's why Thug came out so angry right away. He's like, "Bro, I didn't want to. If I knew it was gonna be on there, I don't want to be on there looking like I'm co-signing it." But like, people gotta realize, yo, with these musicians, they just pretty much send them the chord, the fucking hook, and tell these niggas, yo, put a verse on this shit. And that's.
Well, are you only responsible for your verse? Like,
for the most part, because you don't always know what's gonna the final product. A lot of these artists get the final product, the same time us regular civilians get the final product. So they don't even know what's gonna be said. All they know is that who's gonna be on the song. Oh, I don't have no direct beefs with Pusha. Cool. He probably not gonna say no shit. So
I just think that for Thug, like, you're responsible for your own verse, bro. Like, just because you on the song don't mean you're a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this is just I think we haven't seen a Young Thug and Drake collab.
I think there's been one.
I think there might have been one. But we haven't seen many, and these are two artists that I feel like
They're signed to the same label though.
there's two artists that I feel
They're signed
like
to the same label though, technically. Cash Money Records.
that's
No,
fine.
actually, Thug might not be on Cash Money anymore.
Drake is not on Cash Money anymore.
He's on Young Money.
He's not on Young Money anymore.
Who's he on?
I think he's out of that contract now. I think he put out his final 2 albums that he needed to put out.
I don't think so. I think he's still on contract. You have to look that up. I'm pretty sure he's still under contract with Cash Money Records. And I think Thug might still be under contract with Cash Money. But he's on his own subsidiary. Just like Wayne broke off and made Young Money, but they're still part of Cash Money.
It says...
Yeah, he's represented by Republic, and he's part of Young Money, Cash Money.
So it says Drake may not be on Young Money and Cash Money Records anymore, as reports point out that his 2 songs, The Best in the World Pack, was released under a different banner. After Drake released Scorpion last year, it was reported that the LP fulfilled his contractual obligations under the 2 NOLA labels, which is Young Money and Cash Money. So,
Well, we could go to the latest Dark Lanes, Demon Tapes, or whatever it's called, and see what record label is fucking credited for it.
yeah, I don't believe he's still signed to Young Money and Cash Money.
I think he's signed to him.
I think he was Scorpion, and the one before that, he fulfilled his obligation. And there was like contract issues with him, like that. I remember that was going on. You know what I'm saying, and once you see Wayne getting played, know what I mean?
It looks like he's signed under Republic, but I think Republic owns Cash, or is part of Cash Money, or is that mother company. It says he signed to Republic for that last album.
So yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it's deeper than this. I feel like Young Thug and Drake may have an issue or may not have an issue or are close, and he doesn't want to tarnish that. I don't know. I feel like Young Thug didn't have to care that much.
Yeah, he didn't have to care that much.
He didn't have to care that much, and he chose to. So I don't know. This has to be something behind that. But anywho,
he might actually be off. You might be right. He technically might be off of it because it says his distribution is through Republic, and its OVO is under Republic.
Yeah.
But Republic is a distribution company for Cash Money as well. So I don't know. You might be right. You might be off of it.
But it's just a
distribution
company.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But so that is not the only beef that's going on, though, John.
Get into the real beef. Nah, this not even a real beef. This is us.
Yeah, This is subtle.
No, this is a good beef because my man is putting out T-shirts. Oh, he been whooping this nigga ass on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Talk about it.
Well, the DJ Akademiks, he is what would you call him? He's kind of like a influencer / media personality. He has his show on Complex, Everyday Struggle. They were talking about a topic point about Young Jeezy and Freddie Gibbs, who just dropped a really good album, Alfredo. Definitely check that out. One of the best rap albums of the year, hands down, no question.
Freddie.
Mr. Gibbs, as they call him. But he was saying in an interview, pretty much talking about Young Jeezy not being relevant anymore because they had their little squabble about a few years ago, probably close to 10 years ago. And he's technically right because Young Jeezy's not really putting out a lot of music right now. People really not looking out for Young Jeezy's music. But in the last few years, we have been checking out a lot of Freddie Gibbs shit. He's been dropping potential classical albums in the hardcore hip hop genre. And he was just saying he wasn't really that out there anymore. And DJ Akademiks pretty much said on his show that day that Freddie's irrelevant as well, because if Jeezy's irrelevant, Freddie's irrelevant. And I think Freddie took it to Twitter, hit him with a little troll, and said that he'd pay a bad bitch $5,000 if they admit that they slept with DJ Akademiks. And Ak took that offensive. And he's pretty much got to a point where he's like, yo, nigga, bring up your fucking bank statements because I make more money than you type shit. So that's where he brought it to.
Look, as Akademiks, I'm not going to say who's right and who's wrong.
I know who's right and who's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? You can say that. I'm going to just say my opinion on both of these men.
Mm-hmm.
One, this is the wrong time to do this.
Yeah, it's true, probably.
This is the wrong fucking time to do this.
Technically,
and
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Zadi, stop being a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna happen. Fuck you, John. This shit gonna happen.
It's hip-hop.
This is the wrong time. We're gonna check women. If we're gonna check men and women going at each other, we're gonna check the whole thing, especially when it's two black men. You know what I'm saying? And now it's three because we got Meek Mill in this, and we got Freddie Gibbs, and we got Akademiks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Akademiks, I feel is wrong to be saying that shit about Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
One, because Freddie makes great music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when you're not a credible source for great music and hip hop,
yeah, I agree.
You're going to leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Yeah, I agree. That's why he's getting ripped up.
You show your sensitivity
Mm-hmm.
when he says the comment about if a girl blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Admits like you're sensitive now. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
start going off. Choose a different point to go off.
Yeah, choose a different point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like let him say some shit to where it's not looking like you was waiting or you was triggered.
Mm-hmm.
You look triggered.
He looked triggered. He looked triggered.
You look triggered.
He looked ready to flex.
You know what I'm saying? And
he did look ready to flex.
You was licking your chops. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see this type of energy with other people. You know what I mean? We don't see this energy from Act with other people. But you want to beat on Gibbs because he's an underground rapper who makes great music.
Yeah.
That doesn't try to tailor his music to industry music.
Yeah, he wants to make his own music.
Or radio music.
He wants to make his own shit.
You look stupid.
He looks stupid, yeah.
Freddie. I don't know why you keep talking on Jeezy. I know y'all had some history, you know what I'm saying, but y'all passed that. You know what I mean? Like, this is something, even if they ask you about it, you
hit them with the no comment, yeah.
You hit them with the no comment, you know what I mean?
Keep it moving.
Second, I understand why you went at Akademiks.
Oh, for sure.
I understand why you clap back at him.
Akademiks tries to influence the industry.
But you also got to know, there's two sides to this, John. You got the one side of the coin where it's any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, which is probably true for him because he's more underground than mainstream, 100%. Right.
And then you have the other side of this, where it's like, do you even like go after Akademiks because he has a whole plethora of fans that are young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
plethora. Like he's basically, you know what I'm saying, leading the young movement.
Yeah, he is. He's influencing it and like pushing it towards one side. I'll say so. I think he's a big influencer. He's probably the biggest hip hop influencer we have right now. I'm trying to think of media, cause like his page gets a lot of movement. I follow his page. It gets a lot of movement. I see the shit he posts, and it seems like when he co-signs people, it makes a difference.
Right.
And when he doesn't co-sign people, or goes at people, it kind of like makes a difference. And he's petty. He's a petty dude. He likes, like, if he has a beef with you, as soon as you do bad, he will post it.
Right.
And it's like you're perpetuating the situation. A lot of, especially like you said, it's not the right time for it to be making fun of people, but at the same time, you can do two things at once, as bad as it is. And the way he does his stuff, where he'll like, even the Rich the Kid situation where he like blew up Rich the Kid's spot about shit. He didn't have no reason to really do it.
I mean, let's be real. He's rolling with a snitch.
Yeah, 6ix9ine. Yeah,
he's rolling with a snitch.
Yeah, he's rolling with 6ix9ine, who is the biggest controversy in hip hop right now. He's the most controversial person in hip hop.
He is not a street man.
He's not.
He is not a hip hop guru. But I'm saying
He's a social media.
He's an average Joe.
He's a social media guy that
He's an average Joe
plays
who
tough
has a
on the media
for knowing the music business. You know what I'm saying? And he knows his power.
Mm-hmm.
He is not naive. He is naive in some cases, but he's not naive in the power he holds.
Oh, for sure.
So when you say things and you loose with the mouth, you gotta be held accountable for it.
Yeah,
I mean, and Gibbs, I don't know if this is gonna fare good for you or bad. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for you, this makes Akademiks look like a bitch.
Yeah, it makes Akademiks look bad.
It makes him look bad. But let's see how you capitalize off of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You lucky you have already great music out.
So yeah, to people to go check out. Yeah.
So we'll see how that ends up or turns out. Now Meek Mill.
Yeah, this one's weird.
Meek Mill. This is where things get tricky. You have a person rolling with a snitch, calling somebody else a snitch, or calling somebody out for having ties with snitches.
Association with snitches. That's someone in the record label, though.
And now you have Meek, who comes from the streets, is a voice for the streets, but is also a voice for prison reform right now.
Yeah.
And is just a political figure, along with his, rap title.
Because what happens to him will affect the stuff he's doing, regardless if he likes it or not. Because he's so entrenched in that, the reform thing. Yeah. I think that, like, if he does something dumb, say he does something dumb, goes back to jail, it fucks up the whole movement. The whole movement, because, like, he's technically the face of the movement right now.
And what is Akademiks doing right now?
He's perpetuating someone that is about that life, and may eventually just, like, go on some next level shit on him. I think personally, I don't know. I doubt it's gonna get there, but it's a possibility. And it's like he's trying to Meek is
he's playing on the narrative that Meek Mill is not picking a side. Therefore, he's saying he's pushing him to do something.
Yes.
So that he can tarnish his own,
image,
legacy, whatever he represents right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And I can't lie, Akademiks is winning.
Yeah, it's weird to see Akademiks win in this sense, because, like, if you think about it, there's no reason to question anything Meek is about. He has given you no reason to question it, because we've known Meek for a long time. We know the shit that has happened to him. We know who he hangs out with. Normally.
I beg to differ.
What do you mean? You beg to differ?
We have an emotional Meek, who, as soon as him and Drake.
But he's trying to call Meek two-sided, though.
So we're known for. I know he is. He's known for.
We know what side Meek stands on.
But I'm saying, do we know Meek? Do we? Because
I think we do.
We have Meek.
He got into your head, man.
Huh?
He's in your head, man.
No, I'm not.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear this Meek conspiracy
I'm a Meek
theory.
fan.
Yeah, let me hear the conspiracy Meek theory.
We have Meek, who is very outspoken, right? Generally. Especially on Twitter. He's been called Twitter fingers.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as him and Drake had an issue, bam, onto Twitter, start yapping about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got issues with him and Nicki.
Yeah. On social
Starts
media.
yapping about that.
Yeah, but Nicki's his. Alright, keep going.
Talking about she popping pills and she's the reason he's popping pills. Talking about I seen with that other nigga, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It was a snippet. You know what I mean?
So you think those are all snitching situations?
Then you got Game, who had a whole song about Meek being a rat.
Right.
Now you got Meek with an informant woman.
Right. Yo, 6ix9ine is very calculated, dog. This nigga's more calculated than anything.
So I'm not saying Meek is a snitch.
Not a snitch, yo.
But when you say he has not given me any reason to question, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
What did he
there's
get?
been clues.
What did he get hit with first? A gun charge, right? He got hit with his first thing when he was like what, 18, 17, whatever.
Nah, I think it was it a
It was
gun
like
charge?
there might have been a gun charge from I don't really I could look it up.
He got a charge.
He got
Wound
a
up going
charge.
on probation.
Violated his probation a few times.
Right.
Went to jail. I'm sure he has information on people that he could have easily given the police to have gotten shorter times each time he's gotten fucking jammed up, and he has not done that. So Meek Mill will forever get.
I like Meek. To me, he's official. I just think he's.
I think they paint.
He's not as a.
I think they
official.
paint. I think they paint a great narrative of Meek.
Yeah, I
that
think he's
is
not as official
believable.
as people think. Like,
I think that's what they were
he's
good.
human.
They nitpicked at the right little thing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of people, kind of like with his label person that they're talking about, that is in circulation with a lot of these companies. So I think it's going to be hard to really get away from there.
Yeah.
Because he could just look up and find anyone in close relation to the person he might be beefing with, and he can make a case and an argument off of a lot of shit. But, like, from the people I've heard that, like, know Meek and, like, the battle rappers that know Meek and shit like that, Meek has been very official.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to let this little the internet...
Listen, I hope he's official.
I'm not going to let this internet... What do you call him? He's an internet... He's like the CNN or the Fox News of rap music, where he's going to push a narrative of something, and then he doesn't give you the full overall thing that's going on. They're just going to push a portion of what's going on in a certain narrative, and then if you look at it like that, then you're going to believe that. But when you open it up to a broader spectrum of more information, you would realize that they're not telling you the full truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll see. I hope he's official, just because I like spitting that Meek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so we're done with that.
Yeah, he got arrested for illegal possession of a firearm, and he was beaten up by the police. So I'm 100% sure he probably could have gave up whoever he got that gun from. They would have probably given him less time or whatever it was. He did his shit, shut the fuck up about it, and kept him moving, because at the end of the day, he's about a life. He's been about a certain kind of lifestyle as his youth, with needing of the weapons, and he knew that if he ever got jammed up, that's just a risk he had to eat for living in that situation. So Meek's my guy. He's getting the lesser of this, because I see a lot of people on his ass like, oh, Meek Mandela, but like this and that, and I'm like, yo, like, stall my man out, bro. That's Meek Mill we talking about. He got big fish to fry, and like, this is distracting from the main mission that's going on.
For a fact, Black lives still matter.
Black lives do definitely still matter.
Um,
And I would love to see Akademiks post more shit on his page about the situation going on, because he holds a lot of power, man.
a lot.
He understands he holds a lot of power. That's why he was flexing so hard on Freddie Gibbs, because he knows, like, he posts his numbers about people, and that changes the narrative crazy. Like, he just posted today, Gucci Man sells 18K first week, and like, he ain't had to post Gucci's numbers, but at the end of the day, that's the stuff he does. He likes to look, he likes to see who posted low numbers and then who posts the highest numbers. He likes to put that out, push that to the forefront, and sometimes you could use that little extra energy to kind of like say some shit about the movement. At the same time, keep promoting your shit because you a big influence, dog. Like, let's not fuck up the shit that's really at hand. He's just a petty dude, and it's a wild situation. Like, I do see what you're saying with the whole Meek Mill. Like, people are on Meek right now, yo. People are on Meek right now.
Meek is not. I feel you trying to cancel somebody, but
he's not gonna be able to cancel him.
Yeah, not you alone. Just because you had some losses in your.
I've seen a lot of not older rappers are talking about it though. Like, yo, we kind of might have to like. They're not gonna be able to cancel him, but let's kind of like ignore Akademiks in a sense, because he's only pushing music for the kids under 18, pretty much.
Now let's keep it a buck. If he's rolling with a snitch, he's probably a snitch himself.
Oh, 100%. He's snitching. He said it. He's like, I'm a TV personality. I'm a snitching. Like, I'm a civilian.
So that's some pussy shit.
Yo, shout out Akademiks though, man.
But you know, that's not the best beef. Either.
Damn, they got what kind of beef we talking about?
This is another 3-way beef.
Men in Black, 1 or 2?
Both of them.
Damn, both. Like I said, both of them. 2 Virgils. Come on. This one is.
So we got beef.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you start.
Ding.
Damn, Jada. In high
We
school,
got
you was
Jada
the
Pinkett
man, Jada.
In one corner.
The second
Then we
corner.
had August Alsina on the opposite corner.
He also dropped an album.
And on the corner, adjacent to Jada, we have Mr. Fresh Prince himself,
Of Bel-Air.
Will Smith.
Come on.
So, it's been an interesting last couple of days.
Yes, it has.
It's been quite an entanglement, if you ask me.
That's a good word, entanglement. What that mean?
So,
Entanglement.
we should ask Jada. That is, we definitely know what Will.
He's a relationship based on what Will.
It's a relationship.
Nah, yo, that shit is. Nah, I gotta get right into it. Nah, that shit is fucking hilarious, dog. The shit that Will's like, the entanglement part was fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So what we're talking about, I'll say a little bit, Zayda say a little bit, and then we'll really get into it. But August Alsina had an interview with Angela Yee, interviewer / radio personality from The Breakfast Club. Shout out Breakfast Club. Damn, I'm doing a lot of shout outs, but like niggas trying to get paid eventually. I'm like, come on, man, fuck with me. But yeah, Angela Yee did an interview with August Alsina. I think it was an hour long. Did not watch the interview. Doesn't matter. I got the spark notes. All right. So right to the nitty gritty. Jada Pinkett Smith. August said that he was having a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith gave him permission. Internet blows up. Bow. Blows the fuck
Send me
up.
the Addy, I'm hunting him down.
Damn, I don't even know what's next. But yeah, so internet blows up crazy. Couple days go by, Jada Smith's like, yo, I got this show, it's called Red Table Talk. I'm at to take myself to the red table. And ever since then, I've been plotting and waiting until the episode came out yesterday.
So Red Table Talk is basically like a little talk show that Jada Pinkett has. I think with somebody else as well.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen any episodes except for this one.
Yeah, me either.
Come on.
I think I saw one other one, but anyway, she talks about very interesting topics from time to time, especially about women, relationships. So
they should be honest and all that shit.
Yeah. So, like you said, they had a relationship, gave them the blessing. And everybody's like, whoa, what is going on here?
Are they swingers?
Are they swingers?
Is Will Smith being cuckolded?
Would
I've
you
heard.
like my wife?
Would you like my wife while I stay in the guest room?
Like,
damn. He's like, yo, I gotta put my earmuffs on so I can't hear shit.
Did you see Queen Latifah's face?
Yeah, I saw that video. Yo, that picture is crazy, yo. Queen Latifah's like, I know this bitch ain't with this young ass nigga. Like,
Right.
100%.
She all up hugged up on him under his
Crazy.
armpit. Like when
rubbing
the
them down,
like when
son.
the shorty's like top of her shoulder is right under your armpit.
Damn.
Know what I'm saying? Just like a perfect tuck.
You probably hitting
Know what I'm
it.
saying? And then you got the hand on the chest
To
give you like assurance, like, yeah,
hold me down.
I'm here.
Hold me down.
It's me and you right now. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
you that was looking very
Entanglement-ish.
yes.
Looking like an
That
entanglement.
was quite an entanglement.
That was an entanglement. But you can keep going and
So
finish it off.
so
Red table talk.
they took it to the red table.
That's
The
a legit
table
red
is
table.
not red.
Nah, there was a red table.
Is it?
Yeah, it's red.
Oh.
It's
So
an
it's a
actual
legit red table.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
listen to
legit.
me.
We've been
didn't-
drinking that Douce. What's up? Come on.
Don't listen to me.
Hove. Shout out Hove.
From here on
Another
out,
one.
do not listen.
Nah, listen to him.
But so the special guest was Will.
Oh, Wilhelmina.
So we got Jada and Will speaking, and basically they're going over the scenario. They're explaining how August Alsina was addicted to a certain drug, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and basically Jada took him in and helped him out on trying to get some rehab. And
Took him under her wing.
took her under her spell. You know the spell that women have.
Good spell.
And basically just try to help him out, better his life. Now during this time, Jada and Will were
Mhm.
going on a rough patch, so they weren't really seeing eye to eye. Will said he was done with her. He was fed up with her.
Mm-hmm. So he was done with her.
So these people are still married,
Still married. Separated, they say, though. They said they separated,
but still married,
but still married.
and still co-parenting, all of that.
Yeah, I don't think they were technically living together based on the information I was gathering, but they were definitely co-parenting, and they're technically married, but supposedly separated. Will was very considering divorce a lot,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where the relationship with August blossomed during that time.
So then, like you said, blossom.
Blossomed like a sunflower in a July afternoon.
August fell in love with Jada.
Damn.
Jada wanted to fuck August.
As a
She just wanted
to fuck.
She
yeah.
just wanted him to dig her guts out.
Yeah, that's probably it. It's like, yo, my husband, he's going through some shit. I can't really fuck with him right now. What's up? You know?
It's not. And this is the shit that women do. I mean, this is shit that women do that piss me
Women
the
are
fuck off.
toxic.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
toxic.
I love women.
Who doesn't?
But
Sides.
this is what toxic women do.
Toxic, yo.
I'm talking about.
It's a good conversation.
Oh, I was down. I was in a dark time. My head was in. My heart wasn't in it. Me and you weren't connected. I was lonely.
Hit it with the lonely line.
I was lonely.
Mr. Lonely, too.
No, you just wanted some dick. You wanted to get your guts dug out.
Women get horny, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got horny.
She got horny.
I mean, she got horny, and this is where women get caught up. Because women never get caught up. They never get caught cheating, or they never get caught doing something they're not supposed to. You are still married to me, one. We're still co-parenting, two. I'm pretty sure they were probably still fucking.
Maybe. I wouldn't say why not.
I would.
For the argument, let's say yeah. Why
Let's
not?
just say yeah. You know how that should go.
You know how that should go. But they're separated. But based on what I'm saying, they're separated.
Yeah, but I could break up with my shorty and still fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, probably.
I mean, if I had one. So,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I see where you're coming from.
you know what I mean? So,
That is indeed a 3-pointer. Your foot was definitely not on the line.
so here we have a situation where the man, the side nigga, right?
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Side
Because
niggas.
this is what
That's some R&B shit though. August an R&B artist.
because when a woman says
You
entanglement,
don't
or
see-
when she doesn't want to refer
you
to
don't see
it
no
as a
rappers getting
relationship,
entangled.
know what I'm saying? When she doesn't want to refer exactly, when she doesn't refer it to like a relationship, then it's not a relationship to her.
It's not. Even though Will
It's
said
not.
it though, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
'Cause I
I'm
think
saying
she would've
it
said
is
it.
in black and white, but
But it's
in her
not.
mind, she just wants some
It's
dick.
it's woman shit, yeah.
She wants some dick. Know what I'm saying.
It's very woman
So
shit.
here we have a scenario where
Mhm.
the nigga, the side nigga,
August. Aug.
finally
They kept calling him Aug.
snitches on the girl.
Snitches, yo.
Because we
Damn.
always know, like, you know, when the guy goes talk to the side,
He know he really
the
liked
side
her because
chick,
he snitched.
and the side
crazy.
chick, the girls want to be number one. So they gonna snitch on you. They gonna tell your girl like, nah, he been sleeping with me, he been chilling with me, blah blah.
Blase, yeah.
But now the tables have turned.
We got Jada Pinkett Future out there.
Jada Pinkett Future.
Come on, she
like
looking
that.
like Future. Hendrix.
So she gets caught up. August is spilling out the fucking throat.
Yeah, he even made that song
Pause.
about it. The song where he used her middle name as a song title, or whatever on
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, yo, August was really.
He going in.
He was caught up.
He's simping.
Yeah, dude sound like a whole Usher fucking album.
He's simping.
Caught up, kind of feeling it. Nah, this nigga's caught up, bro. He was definitely sad, yo.
You know, there's women that actually are defending Jada's.
Actions, but if it was a man doing it, they'd be killing him.
Yo, is this not taking advantage of
It is.
August?
Yeah, for sure.
One,
He's young. He's young. He's like 20 years younger than her, right?
I'm not sure what the.
He's
age
young.
gap is,
He's
but I know
young.
it's more than 10.
It's probably more than 15. I'd assume. She could be his mom. I'm
He's
pretty sure.
young. He's in a vulnerable state.
Or
If
close
this
to it.
was Will,
They would be kicking his ass crazy.
it would be over for this nigga.
It'll be over for him. It will be over for him. I agree. No, actually, no, I agree. It would be probably over for him. If it was especially because of the age difference, they'd be killing his ass.
You got
Crazy.
age difference.
Cheating on your wife. Oh, but I thought black men don't cheat. Blase. Telling you, you're right. You're right.
And there's actually women defending this shit. You know
You're
what I mean?
right.
And there's actually like people defending, and it's not just women. There's people in general defending this shit. Like I seen somebody tell me, yo, you don't know how many times Will fucking cheated. You don't know that. I'm like, yeah, we don't know if he did or if he did not.
He
so
did
why?
not.
So
That's true.
we can't base it off of that. I'm saying we can only base it off the information they're giving us. And honestly, we don't know the whole story, so we all could be fucked right now. We all could be wrong. They got some weird shit going on over there.
Yeah.
And Queen Latifah has to tell us about it.
Damn, we need Tifa.
We need Tifa.
Damn, Queen.
This is the only way.
Yeah.
Obviously, she sees.
I don't
something
think
that
she was
we
hanging
don't.
them with though, but like she noticed right away. You
She
could definitely
know.
see that look on
Queen,
her eye.
the Queen knows.
Nah, she hood. She knows. She know how to go
Queen
down.
knows.
Yeah, Queen knows.
And if they swingers, let them be swingers, man.
Let them be swingers, dude.
Hey, honestly, I think this is very monumental, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so too. Cause Jada says that all the time that their life partners, more
Yeah.
they feel like life partners. That's an interesting topic point,
Yeah.
concept, life partnership. So I don't know. I think they could be monumental in this aspect of like that being public. But can I say one thing to play devil's advocate? But I've been thinking about this for the last since everything came out.
I'm glad you did that. What's up?
Oh, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith. You know what they are? They are both actors. They are both actors. Okay, so they could have went on this red table talk. They could have kind of like acted their way through the situation.
I'm listening.
Because a lot of people I seen kept reading Will Smith and like, yo, this dude is super hurt. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. I think there is a possibility that they're full-fledged swingers. This was just some shit where one of the people that Jada was currently hooking up with caught feelings for them, and this is the best way for them to kind of like go about it. And kind of they looked at as the swingers, like, oh, me and my wife were separated. She was with this guy right here. It made me more upset with it, but now we're stronger and better than ever. And Will Smith, I seen those eyes before, those little on the verge of crying in the pursuit of happiness. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe it was genuine that was going on, but at the same time, I'm gonna take it with a little grain of salt. They are both actors, and they are both very good actors. So any emotions that you think they both were like showing, we must think in the back of our heads that those could be fake emotions. I think it was a lot of vulnerability in the argument, and not the argument, in the talk. At least from Will's side, more than Jada's side. I think she was like not trying to say shit. She was trying to like entanglement, bitch. Like it was a relationship. Like what the fuck is you saying? She's trying to finesse the world.
I'm gonna start using that shit now.
She was trying to finesse the world, dog. But like, I think they're both actors, and they definitely took a few days then they could have came up with a situation how they're gonna explain what's going on.
That's nasty.
That's
Wait, hold up.
You think it's worse? You think what would be worse?
No, I'm just saying it's nasty for you.
But
to
you think
call
August
what you did with August
an
Alsina
entanglement.
an entanglement?
But that's how
nasty.
she felt though. And
An like
that's
this
how she
is
felt.
look. This is not like
he's child.
this is not like an entanglement.
He's a child though, technically.
My nigga,
Compared to her.
that means you're together. Like you're entangled.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's nasty, bro. Like, not saying that the act is nasty, but the decision to call it that, an entanglement. Nigga, you might as well just take my heart and fucking stomp on that shit.
Yeah, nah, that probably broke his heart crazy. If he really, he sounds like he really loves that girl, and that definitely cut him down crazy.
And look, I give props to
that.
Jada for even coming out
and even saying
that. But honestly, you tried to play Will at first by saying entanglement.
Yeah.
You tried to play my boy. We ain't laying you down.
We ain't gonna let it down, Jada. We watching everything. 2020,
You know
man.
we ain't let it
2020, man.
down. I mean, I'm sorry I gotta talk
2020,
to
man.
you about this. Talk to you about this because this is a bad time to do this.
Man, I think at this point we're gonna have to be able to do other things as well as the movement. So I'm with it all.
I feel you, but there's a way to do this, especially if you're in a family.
I think that's why they went about how they did it, and just addressed it.
It does show how deep their connection is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It does.
Because of that, Will Smith looks like a saint. But he did say one thing. I didn't mean to cut you off. That he gonna get her back, and then Jada was like, "You already got me back." But then he said it again, and she was just like, "All right." So I don't know, man. Will Smith plotting, dog. What's up?
Hey, Will Smith is still my king.
Fuck with it.
He
That's my
stood
guy.
strong. I feel in that.
I think so.
talk.
I think
and
so.
he said, "Nah, nigga, that was
That's
a
a
relationship."
Yeah, that was a pivotal point where she said entanglement. She's like,
Stop
"Nah, it's
playing with me.
Nah, it was a relationship. You was in
Stop
that.
playing with me."
You was in that." Dang, my man Will Smith though, Big Willie, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on.
I still want to be like Will.
Yeah, nah, Will Smith, that boy.
Cue the music.
Miami by Will Smith. Alexa, play it now. Stop.
Nah, Alexa, play Jordan Lucas Will.
Yeah, he went in on that thing.
You know what's crazy? I played that song and he mentioned Jada on that shit. Like, that's how you know he really loved that girl, man.
Yeah.
He
I
loved
think
that
a
girl.
big thing too, because he's been divorced already. I don't think he wants to like be divorced again. Just get another divorce as well. But like I don't know, man. That's just might be his upbringing. But I think, like I said, I think there's a lot of real, true emotions. But at the end of the day, I am going to take everything they say with a little grain of salt because they are both actors, and they had a few days to kind of like get together the story that's going on. August Alsina is also on a rollout mission as well because he's dropped music. I do believe he really loves that lady, Jada, because he went through a lot of trouble to expose what's going on. And I do think it's a little corny on his end to kind of expose it.
Right.
At the end of the day, because you know already she's not going to go back with you. Why fucking tell the world about your situation? You think
now.
he's hurt, but like, what is that? What's he going to gain? What's he going to gain? By telling everyone.
He's going at shorties too. Anybody who's coming at him or throwing a little shade.
Keke Palmer.
Like, Keke Palmer got the smoke. With
Yeah,
that
she got
nigga.
the smoke quick.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Grand opening, grand closing. Come on.
Shout out to Hov.
Yeah, Hov, that boy.
Shout out to Hov.
But yeah, hopefully we get some more news. Hopefully
We get some new Hov, man.
you got that J Electronic in Hov, bro. Come on, you sleep?
Nah, that's not
Nah,
enough.
you sleep, dog. Nah, you sleep.
I'm sleep. I'll never sleep on Hov. We just need some Hov.
Some reckless Hov.
Some Hova.
Hova.
J-Hova.
Whipping rovers. This shit's funny.
But anyway, John, like, we've been through the beefs. We talked about,
Table.
you know what I'm saying, the table. We talked about the NBA.
Got a little Patty Mahomes in.
We got a little drama in there. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Let's talk about the fun shit.
Yeah, where you want to start?
Let me know, is there anything you've been listening to, watching, any entertainment that maybe you would suggest to us or the listeners out there?
Yeah, for sure. Pretty much listening to the new Pop Smoke. That shit is actually pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie, this shit's fire. Posthumous album by Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke, make the whoa.
Yeah, nah, that album is super fire.
Whoa, baby.
Been listening to a lot of that.
That's a good fucking album too. Like, out of when you think about like albums that come after somebody like
That's a
passes
really good
away, like post. I still don't know how to say that word, but when you think about those type of albums, there's not a lot that sound good. Like, I'm sorry, I rest in peace to X, but his album didn't sound complete. It didn't sound like
Didn't sound great.
they spent enough time on it, and his sound was so different.
Yeah.
And so versatile that I don't know if anybody else could have made that even good unless it was him.
Him, yeah. I also will say, speaking of that, Juice WRLD dropped their posthumous, or whatever you want to call it, album as well. And I didn't.
Juice,
Yeah, shout out Juice, R.I.P. I think they let Juice down with this album. I don't think it sounded like shit Juice would have released himself. Like most of the songs, I think they just like, yo, we're gonna put fucking Halsey or whatever the fuck her name is on this track, and we're gonna try to roll this out to you.
Yeah.
I don't think that they did Juice justice. I think they missed it on. Yeah, I think they missed it.
So I haven't heard the whole album yet.
I heard the whole thing. I think they missed it on this one. There's a couple tracks that are fire because it's Juice, but I think they let Juice down on this one right here. I think if he was alive, he would have chose a different kind of way to go about it.
But isn't Juice one of those artists like X? You think?
Yeah, I'd say so. How they make their shit sound the way they want to make it sound.
Yeah, like he's just so versatile that
He's versatile, yes.
that you don't know where he's going with his shit because he has his own vision.
And
for it.
I think a
That's
lot
what
of
made him
sounds
so
were
great
so
for this generation.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I don't think this is something Juice would have released personally. I think they let him down there. Like I said, there is a couple songs, but there's mad songs on that album. But yeah, I think they missed it with Juice. And then the last album I listened to is the Westside Gun's album. Shout out Westside Gunn. I think it was a pretty good album. A lot of good rapping. A lot of people don't like Westside Gunn's like rapping style, but like I don't know. I'm here for it. I like it.
Man, fuck that, man. Yo, Westside Gunn, I'm sorry. I'm actually, fuck that. I ain't sorry. Nigga, you do have a specific sound, and you do not sound like any rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You take that as a compliment or not? I'm saying, I'm just saying facts. Third,
he kind of sounds like maybe
some,
Freeway, maybe.
No, I understand why you say Freeway, because his voice is very unique.
Yeah, it's unique.
You know what I'm saying? And very kind of like high pitchy at times, but it's a sound and it's an acquired taste. It's a taste.
I think if he puts it with more like vocally choruses, he might really.
He's not it for me.
All right,
but
he's Buffalo native though.
He's a Buffalo native. So I will shout him out. He does have songs that I like.
No, I agree.
With Benny. Like,
another Buffalo native. Shout out Buffalo,
I'm saying, like, his last project, he has some shit that I fucked with. You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying, but a full project of this boy? Nah. I'm not copping a full Westside Gunn project.
You think he need to be with the crew in order to put
I
music?
don't think so. I think he has a solid fan base.
Okay.
I think he's a good underground rapper. You know what I'm saying? He brings that sound from the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he's gritty, so that's dope. So shout out to Westside Gunn, but I personally, that's not my music taste. I have some, particular songs that I like that he's contributed to, but all in all, I'm good.
All right. I like the Guns project. I like the bars. I'm here for the bars.
You got Yo Gotti.
I have not listened to Gotti yet. You've been telling me listen to Gotti.
Sorry,
Gotti. My bad, bro. I'm gonna get into it.
Listen, there's nothing better than a rapper who talks about what he does and actually does what he does.
Yo Gotti is that boy though.
And Yo Gotti is that nigga.
Yeah, he do. He is.
You know what I'm saying? What's the latest song he put? Recession Proof? I think it's a song. That song is fucking fire. It's relevant to today. And he's just letting you know, nigga, like, I got bread already. And I'm flipping that shit even if there's a recession. Because, nigga, I'm well off. Nigga, I got my shit situated if anything goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's a message that you should send to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Save your money. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you spend, it's what you have at the moment. You know what I mean? In any situation. So I fuck with Yo Gotti. I fuck with there's new music from Moneybagg Yo.
I've been meaning to listen to new Moneybagg Yo. That's my guy. Moneybagg Yo. Shout out Bags, man.
He came out with some dope music recently.
I fuck with his sound. Where's he from? Is it St. Louis? I don't know. He from somewhere in I feel like he in Midwest.
Definitely in this.
He's South. I think it's either South or like Midwest. Like I don't remember, man. Moneybagg. It might be Virginia actually. I don't remember. We gonna look this up, yo. Moneybagg Yo. I fuck with Moneybagg Yo. Crazy, yo.
So Moneybagg Yo.
He definitely got a southern like style.
He is from Tennessee.
Okay. Nashville area.
Yeah, Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis. Yeah, that's hood right there. Memphis is hood. Yeah, for sure.
Grizzly.
For sure. Hey, Grizzly, chill. Grizzly's going to playoffs, dog. What's up, Zion? Ja Morant all day, nigga. No, I'm joking. Zion's gonna be a fucking unstoppable machine of basketball talent. But back to the shit you were saying.
Yo, we running a little long on this podcast.
Fuck it, we almost done.
Yeah, we almost done.
I got 2 more songs I listen to, and then
I know who you are extra happy to hear from.
Wash Us in the Blood.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kanye, man.
Yeezy
Mr.
himself.
President 2020, my man. My son
man.
running for president. We might have to get into that next episode when I get be able to watch some interviews. But yeah, Kanye West dropped 1 song and 1 feature. He was in another song. Wash Us in the Blood. Music video gave me chills. They have videos of like Ahmaud Arbery running. They got fucking video of Breonna Taylor dancing, having a good time. They have videos of people like freaking having panic attacks or shit going on with them due to COVID. It talks about the protests. It's an interesting track. It's one of Kanye's better tracks he's dropped in the last few, at least lyrically wise, because he had a few bars in there, a few little things. But it was a very loud, aggressive song, kind of like an angry reaction kind of song. Like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, we need to fucking get God and fucking take back our fucking rights type shit. Like, it gets you hyped up. So that was a dope track. And then Ty Dolla $ign dropped a track with FKA Twigs. Shout out her. Dope ass indie pop star artist on there. Also Skrillex, the EDM DJ, he's on that track, and Kanye. It's called Ego Death. Dope little EDM track. I would check that out. A little vibey out there. A little, what would you call it? I'll call it alternative / indie rock. But with like a couple rap verses on there and a dope ass Ty Dolla $ign melody. Ty Dolla $ign don't miss.
He don't miss.
He don't miss. This dude Jumper is crazy. He like Ray Allen in the corner.
He's underrated, man.
He's like Ray Allen
flies
in the
under
corner.
the radar, and he's one of the real niggas too. Like he a real nigga behind that like R&B persona.
Yeah.
That nigga really get it in.
Yeah. Sure.
But
Dolla $ign don't miss, bro. He don't miss.
yeah, speaking of Kanye, look,
President.
I like the music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Kanye with a grain of salt right now.
As you should.
But as I should, like you said.
As you should.
Because Kanye, whether he's been finagling everybody and finessing.
Could be finessing us.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially in the God aspect, but I believe it's somewhat true.
Mind.
I think it's true for the fact that Kanye likes to go all out on anything he does. And his thing right now is religion. He's going all out on that. So I do believe that in a sense, but you do have to take everything with a grain of salt.
Yes. And he's very reactionary. Or reactive, if that's the word. So this is
he'll change his mood like that.
Right. So it's inevitable that we're gonna see something new from Kanye eventually. But hopefully it falls in line with God. I do fall in line with this message, stay close to God. Now, I don't know what he's gonna do with all of this. I don't know what he would do with his presidency. I don't know. I know Kim has been doing a lot of good stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I didn't cancel Kanye. I never canceled Kanye, but I definitely can highlight some of the dumb shit or some of the just egotistical shit that I've seen him do or seen him do. So we'll see. That nigga's not shy of criticism. He doesn't give a fuck about criticism, to be honest. Too much, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who Kanye is. I hear he's in like a certain mental state right now.
Yeah, it seems like his mental state's a little off. But That's just how it is, man.
And this could be all in the midst of
A rollout.
a rollout.
I think it's a
Also,
rollout.
what Pusha T is doing with Drake. You know what I'm saying? And that whole turmoil shit.
I think it would be more of a rollout than, or him losing his fucking mind again. He's very reactionary and emotional, like you said. So that could be what's going on. But this could also be a rollout attempt.
This is not his baseline. This is not how he is on a normal basis.
But at least he denounced Trump.
Yeah.
We can at least celebrate that.
At least he denounced Trump, but at the same time, like, you could be looked at as a sellout. You know what I'm saying? And
I think he's done enough in the black community to not be a sellout. It sucks that, like, the whole Trump shit kind of, like, made people kind of mad. I get it. Like, I was upset too as well, believe me. But, like, he's done some shit
you're
that
a Kanye stan.
I wouldn't go stand, dude. He told
My
President
nigga.
he told President Bush he don't
John
care
Riggs.
about black people.
Stop bullshitting.
That's why Hurricane Katrina, they couldn't get fucking people out there. He was being very real
John
about
Riggs.
those topic points.
You
I do enjoy
are
Kanye
a-
West. I
you
think he's
are
one of the
a
best.
Kanye stan.
I wouldn't call myself a stan. That's like really wild. I call myself a fan. I call myself someone that can look past people. Because, like, as bad as it sounds, like, I still listen to R. Kelly.
You know how much of a stan John Rick is?
I'm not a stan, bro. I still listen to R. Kelly. I'm going to stop saying that out loud.
You OD.
I can look past the music, man. Elvis Presley was a fucking terrible human being. But white people still listen to Elvis Presley. So I can look past people doing wild shit and look at art. I think I spoke about this before. The artists are not the greatest people, but you could judge art.
I could separate music from the person.
Yes.
Especially if it's not in a perspective that contributes to whatever feelings
person.
I feel about them personally.
R. Kelly's not the guy to listen to then,
You know
because
what
he
I'm
literally
saying?
was
Exactly.
telling.
I can't do that.
telling you exactly what he was
Yeah,
doing.
I
It was
can't do
some
that.
nasty shit though.
I can't.
But
do
I
that.
gotta separate it, man.
But with Kanye,
Bro, he's done a lot.
he's
He's always put people on too from his community, all the time. So he's helped a lot of black lives actually prosper, musically. He made a bad mistake with the Trump thing. I think he was just tired of people telling him what to do, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna be so anti."
So you don't think he's finessing everybody? He was just tired.
I think he's mentally like off. Ever since his mom died, he's been literally mentally off. I think everyone in the world has seen that. He's been a whole different person, like mentally,
Yeah.
from when his mom died. So I'm not gonna give that as an excuse only. I'm just saying I could look past some of his shit for music. Last album wasn't it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That gospel album, he dropped the ball on that, and I feel like that would have been a great bag for him to just like actually do well in. And he dropped the bag. He dropped it. He fucked it up. He didn't do well.
I mean, he made Jesus Walks. So,
Exactly. I think Jesus Walks one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. I think it beats any other hip hop
for
song.
Sure. Not
Just because
every-
it's gospel, it's a gospel rap song.
Yo, too bad you don't have Jesus Walks to play in your catalog today.
Oh, you got some shit to say. Whoa.
Yo,
I forgot
I'm
all
sorry.
about this ass whooping I'm about to
You
give out.
don't got the Jesus Walks type of track
So,
in your arsenal.
back to the top of the pod, Zadi and I will be doing the 50 Cent versus T.I. Continuation to this podcast, separate section or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
on the podcast. 20 songs.
And guess what?
20 songs. I get to go second first.
So basically,
So Zadi goes first for the first time.
yeah, we did a coin toss. He chose heads.
Heads. I didn't choose.
chose-
I didn't choose heads.
I chose tails.
He chose tails
I chose
because he said
tails.
it never fails, and
And
then
it failed.
and it failed. So that's like
And he chose
what
me
was
to
that?
go first.
And I chose Zadi to go first, and
That's
let's get it
risky.
going. Let's get it going.
That's risky.
That's not risky. I'd rather go fucking second first, because you're gonna show out all your bangers in your second 10. You're gonna have like 10 of them bitches that's gonna be hard to
It's
compete
fine,
with.
bro.
You're gonna have like at least 5 songs. I'm like, damn, I can't do shit
Yo,
against.
I'm already feeling it. I'm saucy.
The Duce
I can't
is
wait
in
to
my
finish this episode,
system.
my nigga. I can't wait to finish this
Alright.
episode because I'm about to smoke this shit.
Alright. Yo, shout out T.I., King of the South, one of the best in the South. Put some respect on my man's name. T.I., I got your back, dog. If you want me to run your shit for the real battle, let me know. I got this. Let's get it. JRB
Yo,
out.
TIP. TRP.
Coming live from
You
the
tell-
VIP.
You telling me to bring them out, and I'm bring them out. I got a couple tracks from 50.
Many men can't.
And-
Nah, many men.
And we got a couple untouchables. Yeah, don't start,
Many
John.
men.
Don't start, John. We got a couple. We got a
Many
couple
men.
untouchables that you can't even.
Should be a good
fucking do
battle.
nothing
Should be a
with.
good battle.
It's gonna be a good battle.
Should be a
T.I.,
good
you a
battle.
legend. 50, you a legend.
50
Thank you
Cent's
for
a
everything
legend.
y'all contributed, but I'm sorry, I'm about to smoke your mans right here, John Rick. You know what I'm saying? And we about to report live again from the 716 Buffalo. You know what I mean? And you don't see the sappy face on fucking John Rick's.
Damn.
You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
scratching my head like, yo, where the deuce they at? Nah, but dead ass though, like, we gonna get this shit popping. You know what it is. Remember the name. Podcast.
Jit.
Chip.